Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Karina from Paradigm Thrift. If you are new here, welcome. I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. And you guys probably already saw from the title of this video or the thumbnail, but I'm sharing with you guys how I was able to go from making $1,200 a month in sales to $6,000 a month in sales. My business is still growing. I'm still aiming to increase these sales even more, but I wanted to share with you guys kind of my journey, how I've been able to progress so far, and hopefully help out some of you guys as well. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned for the rest of this video. Alright, so don't make fun of me, but I'm going to have a little bit of a lisp when I'm talking to you guys because I started wearing aligners, and today's actually my first day with them on, so I'm still getting used to talking with them, and they do hurt a little bit. Hopefully it's not too hard to understand what I'm saying. So I am going to be wearing these for about 2 months. So for the next 2 months, just bear with me. I'm gonna sound a little funny in my videos. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a backstory of how I discovered this and how I started using it before I share with you guys exactly what it is. So you guys may or may not know this, whether you've been following me for a while on Instagram, but actually at the end of 2019 is when I left my full-time job to become a full-time reseller, and we moved from San Diego to the Dalles, Oregon, which is about an hour and a half away from Portland, and it was a whole big change for me. This happened in October of 2019, and so 2020 was really my first full year relying on reselling as my main source of income. Unfortunately, we all went through a panorama, and making that transition into full-time was really difficult for me. I struggled a lot to get my sales back to what they were when I was even part-time, and it was really weighing heavy on my mental health. It was not a good time for me, but I'm sure a lot of you guys felt the same way. I felt really stuck. Like, I just wanted my business to grow. I wanted to see better results than what I was seeing. I just didn't know how to take that step or how to get to the next level. And I considered buying a reseller course because a lot of big resellers were coming out with courses, were coming out with courses on how to sell on Poshmark, how to increase your sales. But I felt like a lot of them were catered more towards beginners. And I've been reselling since 2013 on and off, mainly since 2017. So I didn't really feel like I was a beginner. I felt kind of like an intermediate, and there weren't many courses that were teaching the information that I was looking for. Luckily, I ran into this page on Instagram called the Global Collective Co., or the Global Collective Company, and it's ran by Isa Diaz. She was posting some things on Instagram that just really resonated with me. It was so inspiring when I would see her posts up. I would look on her website and just see all of the amazing luxury pieces that she was selling. And I didn't sell luxury. Actually, I still don't really sell luxury, but I really liked her view on reselling. I liked all the information that she was sharing, and she was able to apply her techniques with luxury onto other kinds of reselling. So like for lower priced items, it was still the same ideas, just with different products. I was creeping on her page and I saw that she actually offered business consultations, and I was super interested. But at that time, I just wasn't making enough money to justify spending it on anything other than inventory. In my mind, if I didn't spend my money on inventory that was gonna make me more money, it wasn't worth it and I couldn't afford it. But after some time and just seeing more of her posts, I reached out to her and asked her if it was really the right decision for me to make. She walked me through it. She gave me a little bit of a sample of what I could expect with it, and I was hooked. I had to do it. But even after that initial conversation that I had with her, I think it still took me about a month before I was ready to make that kind of investment on my business, and I am so happy that I did. I'm the kind of person who thrives at a regular job, you know, with a boss, when you have daily tasks that you have to do and hit specific goals. I'm really good at that. A lot of my jobs in the past were based on how many sales I made. If I made sales, that means I got more hours, or I got bonuses, I got commission mission. So reaching goals in that way was really easy for me. For some reason, I struggle with it now that I'm the one telling myself what to do. And so I'm the kind of person that needs somebody else to tell me what the goals are. I don't know why, that's just how I happen to function. And so when I got the chance to talk with Isa during our business consultation, she laid out this whole thing for me on how I can get my business to where I needed it to go. She showed me techniques that I'd be able to implement into my business. She showed me how to manage my time. She just showed me all of these things that I either wasn't aware of in my business, or that she just like explained to me in a different way that I finally really understood it and it finally clicked in my head. And that is what made all the difference for me. Isa taught me how to treat my reselling business like a real business. She draws from her experience working in sales and marketing positions in these huge corporations and applies them to reselling. And it gives you a whole new perspective on just how you should be running your business. She was so open to answer all of my questions. Actually, before the consultation, she'll send out an email asking you questions so she can get a better understanding of your business and just where you're at. And in turn, I sent her a list of all of my questions of other things that I wanted to talk to her about as well. She was super excited about it. She said I was the first person who had ever done that, and she was very happy to help me and to just give me all the information that I was wanting from her. Even to this day, Isa's always there whenever I have a question, and she's so invested in my business, in my journey. She follows me on Instagram, she watches my stories, and whenever I apply something that she's taught me and she sees that in my business, she congratulates me, and she's so supportive. And that's something that I really love about her and her whole just vibe, her whole business model. She is so supportive of her clients. You can tell that she really makes genuine connections with the people that she works with, and she actually cares. I think that's a really important distinction between this business consultation versus a reselling course. I know there are reselling courses that do have mentorship portions to them, but not all of them do. And having somebody act as like a guide or a mentor really makes the difference. It helps keep you accountable, and it's nice to have somebody else cheering alongside with you instead of it just being you. Now, I'm not going to share everything that we spoke about in my business consultation with her because it was all very specific to my business. But that's what's so great about it as well. She asks for your actual sales numbers for your Poshmark sales report, and she analyzes your business and also teaches you how to evaluate your business on your own. She also asked me what my specific goals were for my business so that she could help devise a plan to help me reach those. I even had some goals that were kind of big, like much more than I could really do. And she helped me narrow it down and see why it was important to focus on specific things rather than try to like eat the whole elephant. Is that even a saying? I think that's a saying, but hopefully you guys get what I mean. She really helped me narrow down and focus on the things that were important and stop worrying about all the fluff. If you guys are looking for guidance or just don't know what the next step is for your business, I cannot recommend Isa's business consultation enough. It is such a game changer. It has been the best investment that I've made for my reselling business. So I'm going to show you guys some of my numbers from before I did the consultation to now, just so you can see the progress that I've made. And I don't normally share numbers like this, but I think it's really important that you guys see that I'm actually, applying the things that she's teaching me and seeing a difference. I think it's a lot more realistic to see numbers like these rather than seeing overnight progress, because honestly, we're not all capable of doing that hustle, grind 24/7. I know I'm not, as a parent, as just somebody who wants to enjoy life and not have to work all the time. Isa has really helped me find a way to grow my business and not have to slave over it 24/7. I've been able to make more money with the same amount of work by applying the GCC method that she taught me, because Isa helped me figure out where my time and money were best spent. 2020 was a tough year. I'm sure there are many of you who were in the same place that I was, feeling very lost, but we can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. I truly believe that 2021 is a year of growth, success, big wins, full of transformation, and and we're already halfway through it. So if you want to level up your reselling business, please go check out the Global Collective Business Consultation. I will leave all of the information down below, and I will also leave Isa's Instagram if you guys want to ask her some questions or just check out what she's all about. She offers some great free information for resellers. She even has a newsletter that you guys can sign up for as well, and she shares some of her secrets for how she's able to run her business the way that she does. I have been so happy with everything that I've learned from Isa, and we've been able to get closer because of social media. Like I said earlier, she's always there rooting me on and just being super supportive. So when I asked her if she wanted to do some sort of collaboration with me, she was super generous and gave me a code for you guys to get $10 off your consultation. Now, please take advantage of this. She has never offered a discount on this before, and it's only going to be out for a limited time. So if you really want to take a next step in your business, if you want to see growth, if you want to get a really customized, tailored consultation and plan for your business, please go check it out. I cannot rave about it enough. It has really been, I've said this before, but it has been the best investment that I've made for my business. So if you guys want to check it out, like I said, all the information is going to be linked below. If you guys have any other questions, if you guys want to know a little bit more about my experience, please let me know. Just leave me a comment down below, or you can DM me on Instagram at PerdiumThrifts. And of course, like I said earlier, follow Isa on Instagram as well at the Global Collective Co. I just really want to start sharing more of the tools that I have used on my reselling journey. I have been doing this for a little while, but I don't think I'm an expert by any means. I'm still learning. I'm still on my journey. I'm still growing, and I just want to help anybody else out who may have felt the same way that I was feeling. Whether you're feeling lost or you just don't know what the next step is, please consider this. Please consider taking the business consultation. It has seriously opened my eyes to running my business more efficiently, to make more profit, and I've just been so much happier ever since I've started applying her tips and tricks into my reselling business as well. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!